Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We're on day one of the Summer Fest. It is finally time. We're finally here, and before we can get into it, we do need to wrap up last week, so let's grab our 200 sleep points. That's going to put us at a grand total of 1,468 for the 200 that we gathered last night. Very good. And then for our daily lottery, we can pick up, hopefully, something nice. Let's see what we got here. Also, the Summerfest bundles are available. We got our small dream cluster, so very good. Some more dream shards for us. But let's see if we can get above 1 million dream shards with this sleep research from last night, which we are very close. I think we were only about 10k away, so shouldn't take too much. Hopefully we can do that, and also hopefully hit research rank 63 at the same time. But let's see what happens. We've got 8 hours and 33 minutes of sleep, just enough. And that looks like enough snoozing that we're probably going to get snoozing type again. Yes, we are. 12% more snoozing type than usual. All right. Well, that's going to give us probably like 150 million maybe? I don't know, actually. Somewhere around there. 146.6 million. 3 stars. Very good. 3 stars, and a top belly. Okay, so that should be pretty good. Jolteon, a top belly. Okay, that's a new one. That's good. That's good. When we get our new Sleep Dex gold rewards, we'll be in a really good spot. There's a Shinx. Munna, I haven't seen in a long time. All right, so we got Shinx, Diglett, Flaffy, Munna, Eevee, Munna again, and Shinx. I don't think we actually need Munna. I feel like we've got a pretty good one. I think we got 2 really. Yeah, we did. We got 2 with berry finding. So we don't actually need it. But did get this a top belly Jolteon, which, hey, that amount of dream shards right there, that's almost certainly going to put us over 1 million. The hard part's going to be staying over 1 million, but also the final sleep style that we needed for Jolteon. So even better. There we go. All right. Now let's see who's hungry. I don't even know who I would want to catch. Shinx is hungry. Munna's hungry. The 2 that I don't really need a better version of, but you know what? I think we're just gonna feed the Shinx. Yeah, we're just gonna give the Shinx the premium biscuit, and we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. We don't really need to feed the Munna. I don't want to spend the biscuit on the Munna at this moment. I don't want to spend any Poke Biscuits right now. I want to save them for whatever we're gonna find this week. So we're just gonna catch that one Shinx and move on. At least we finally caught something today. I feel like it's been like days since I caught anything, even though I'm pretty sure I just caught something not that long ago. As far as candy though, I know a lot of people go to Lapis, so maybe Munna candy would be kind of helpful. Actually, I'm genuinely curious because this is one where I'm not really too sure what to send out. I think there's 3 solid choices here. If you had this spread, which candy would you send out to your friends and why? Let me know in the comments below. I'm going to send out... honestly, I'm pretty torn between the Eevee candy and the Shinx candy, but I'm going to send out the Shinx candy. I feel like ingredient-wise, it's probably a little bit more helpful for the people on my friends list. So that's what I'm going to go with, but we'll see. We did get 7,670 research XP, which is enough to get us to research rank 63, which is 5 small dream clusters, a friend incense, and a great biscuit. So good stuff there. 14,900 dream shards. That will almost certainly put us above 1 million, but we'll check and see here in a bit. For now, let's take a look-see doodles at this Shinx we've got going on. Level 14 and Brave. Ooh, big strong guy. All right, we got tomato, oil, tomato. Not super ideal, although I suppose we could use that for something, maybe. Let's see what these sub skills look like, and so far it is not looking good. Energy recovery bonus, skill level up S, ingredient finder S is nice, skill trigger S is okay, helping speed S all the way at 100 is all right. Speed of help up and XP gains down. I don't know, I feel like this is kind of all right. But this ingredient spread is not super great. So yeah, let's go with ingredient strength since this is a mixed ingredient spread. Yeah, it's all right. Not super great. I don't know I don't know off the top of my head if there's any kind of recipe that uses tomato and oil in that kind of a ratio where we would want to invest in this. And honestly, for something like this, it would need to be a better set of sub skills. I mean, Ingredient Finder M is nice, but I really would like to see Helping Speed earlier on. So this one's a 67 according to Raenon. This one, according to me, is a Going to Live with the Professor. So yeah, at least we got some more Shinx candy though, so we can invest in the one that we do have, this triple tomato. That will be nice. Unfortunately, didn't work out today, Shinx. Maybe next time, but for now, we've got Summerfest to move on to. So let's get that done. Let's collect this mission real quick. Giving out 15 biscuits gives us 3 small handy candies. That wraps up last week, and now we can dive into the fun that is the Summerfest event after we get this weekly summary done and out of the way. This is weekly summary, what is it, 101 or 100? Take care, Snorlax. We'll see you later, bud. I don't remember if this is week 100 or 101. Week 100. There we go. All right. Yep. First week back was week 100. Master 4 is what we made it to. 1,466,164 for our final strength. 509,258 gains from berries and 956,906 gains from cooking. All of it's down except the gains from berries, but that's to be expected because we were just chilling, getting ready for this week. So let's move on. Overall sleep grade of A. I guess because of my sleep midpoint probably messed things up a little bit. Yeah. All right. Well, it is what it is. Also, went to bed late a couple of times, so all in all, not bad to get A out of that. But Summerfest, we are going right back to OGPP, and we have new area sound data. Interesting. There he is. There's our green Snorlax. What's up, buddy? The event request is, of course, curries and stews, so no worries there. We knew that's what we were gonna get. We prepared for it, and hopefully, with this breakfast, hopefully things work out. That Dedenne that I showed you yesterday that didn't have a skill trigger stocked on it yet, did not get a skill trigger until like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. So I'm hoping that it got another one overnight. But let's find out. Let's start off with, actually, before I forget, let me do the good camp ticket, because otherwise I will forget to do it, and we don't want to forget to do that. So good camp ticket is active. We've got double trigger from Dedenne, so that's 8 right there. So we're at 18%. Double trigger from you, so that's another 12, so we're at 30%. Our bag is full of apples, so we can't collect those, but that's fine. Double trigger from you, that's good. Another 8, so that puts us at 38%. All right. Pretty good. Let's get those Ralts candies. All right, Dedenne, last one. You should have a double trigger because this should be our big boy. So yep, double trigger there, so that puts us at 58%. Okay, well, we did get lucky. We got the max extra tasty odds that we could possibly get with this team. I could have thrown in another Dedenne instead of this Gardevoir, but we would have had the same issue where, or not the same issue, we would have had a different issue where they would have all been slowly losing energy over the course of the day. And if that were the case, that one that didn't get a skill trigger until like 10 or 11 probably would have never got it. So it worked out. But we do also have maximum pot space plus a good camp ticket plus the best extra tasty odds that we can get with this team. What's that? Oh, just the extra bonuses. I was wondering why Farfetch'd was there, but it's just for the Summerfest bonuses, which are good. It's set to curries and stews, which we already knew, plus the strength gains will be multiplied by 1.5. So this will hopefully, how did I goof so hard? How did I goof so hard not to get tomatoes? Am I stupid? I'm stupid. That's why. That's how. This is awful. Well, we're going to do a thing real quick. We're not going to check the news. We're going to hope that I can salvage this. We're going to get rid of some tomatoes, or apples, I mean, because we're about to do a thing. Yes, we do have 1,000,000 dream shards. 1,008,000. How? How did I goof so hard? We're going to save this no matter what I have to do. Even if I have to do something stupid. That's a lot of ingredient tickets, but we're going to do it. Oh, I can only use 8. Okay, all right. Let's see. I just need some tomatoes. We only got 5 tomatoes. Really, dude? All right, well, that's not good. We need more than that. We need 25. So let's get rid of some more apples. Let's get rid of those. All right. How did I mess this up so bad? What an idiot. All right. You know what? Let's get rid of the sausage. Not worried about that either. And then let's get rid of the honey. Also not worried about that. All right. All right, all right, all right. Let's use some more. Hopefully we get some tomatoes. I can only use 1. Uh-oh. Slowpoke tails? Okay. Well, all right. Let's get rid of some more stuff then. Let's get rid of all the honey. Let's get rid of the oil. I can't believe I did this. This is so stupid. I'm such an idiot. Let's get rid of the milk. I'm so dumb. So dumb. What a fool. We don't need the potatoes, right? Just to make sure. Yeah, we don't need the potatoes. So we can get rid of those. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Well, it's a good thing we had the good camp tickets to kind of help with this stupid mistake that I made. We can only use 3. Come on. Tomatoes. There we go. That's all we needed. All right. All right. So now we can make the thing we got to make. It's a good thing we had plenty of time, too. And we weren't at like 11:58 like we used to be making breakfast. All right. Now, with any luck, this will be extra tasty. We have 404 ingredient space. We can just throw in anything and everything we got that is not stuff we need. And we got to get our Luxray on the team as soon as possible to get those tomatoes coming in. Let's throw all these in there. We're going to throw all those tails in there as well, just because we have the extra 1.5 times. There we go. The extra 1.5 times strength from the dishes. We don't need the corn at all. We might have to throw in some of our prepped ingredients too, which is going to be really unfortunate. Honestly, it's going to be pretty close. Yeah, we are. That's unfortunate. Coffee, I'm not worried about. We can get that back. Let's throw in this tomato as well. Oop, that tomato. I don't want to put in any mushrooms if I do not have to, because those are going to be a pain. I guess we have to throw in some soybeans. That's the downside of getting a max pot space on Mondays, is that it just takes so much to fill it up that you end up eating into a lot of your prepped ingredients. But typically, in my experience, it ends up being worth it. This is why I wish we had an 800 ingredient bag instead of 700. But it is what it is. All right, moment of truth. 58% odds. Big 404 ingredients. Can we get extra tasty? Level bonus of plus 203% before any multipliers. It's going to be, is that going to get to 100? No, 81,564. Yes, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. All right, we got the extra tasty. 528,281 is a fantastic start to the week. Very, very good. Very good. All right. They did get us a level up on our hidden power perk up stew as well. All right, very nice. Very nice. Orange Brigade, you've done your job well. Very good, gentlemen. Enjoy your meal. Now we can grab all those apples, and that will be filler for the next thing we make. Can't believe, I mean, I can, because I'm stupid. But I can believe, whatever you want to say, that I did not get tomatoes together for the first meal. I wonder how many people caught on to that and just didn't say anything just to let me make a fool of myself, because I know someone had to have caught on to it. But all right, we are definitely not at basic 2. Yeah, definitely not basic 2. This looks like, yeah, this is Ultra 1. Ultra 1 to start the week, but you know, the game kind of struggles sometimes when you go through so many ranks at once. The game does not like you to grow multiple ranks at a time, especially if you go from one type of Pokeball to the next. So that hopefully will fix itself once we come back from this team screen, where we're going to go ahead and get our curry team. up and running because we need it. There we go. That's the curry team we had. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Uh-oh. We had to use some soybeans, so we might have an issue. Yeah, the team's not in a good place. Okay. Well, we'll have to play that by ear. Let's see what we got. We got time to figure it out. Might have to run a couple days with no extra tasties just to get some soybeans stocked up. But at this point, we need everybody on the team. Okay, we have enough soybeans for lunch at least. So, yikes. Okay. Okay, so we need to let Gardevoir trigger a couple of times, get the team's energy up a bit, and then we can swap out either Gardevoir or Dedenne for soybeans. So that's gonna be a problem. Or because mushrooms were such an issue, now is the time where we use all of our ingredient tickets since we've already started using them. But I don't know. I'm gonna hold on to them. I only got 5 left, 4 smalls and 1 medium. I'm gonna hold on to them. I don't want to use them just yet if I don't absolutely have to. Even though it's going to be random ingredients, I want to hold on to them. But the team is set up. We don't have to worry about that now. We're good, ready to go for the rest of the week. We will hopefully be making hidden power perk rips do the rest of the week. But yeah, it's going to be good stuff. All right, let's go ahead and check the news. I'm pretty sure there was no new news. Correct. No new news, but we do have community reports. That's going to be about 37 of them. Nice. Good, good, good. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 that doubled up. Very good, very good. 14 out of 37 is really good odds. Really good. I'm getting close to half on that one. All right. All right, all right, all right. What can we get up to now? We are, yes, Ultra One. It did update. Snorlax is very big. Good, good. All right. There is the Cram-O-Matic that we can do, so let's go ahead and do that, because the Cram-O-Matic is one of my favorite things, but it's super expensive, and it's going to make it very hard to stay above 1,000,000 Dream Shards this way. We do have 1,014,500 Dream Shards, so, you know what? In the spirit of things, I know I just hit 1,000,000 today, but just in the spirit of it all, I'm going to go ahead and probably do all 4 today, just because it's a celebration of it coming back. Let's drop all these Pikachu candies, all these Jigglypuff candies, and Ditto candy. Yeah. We can throw that in there. Let's see. That's electric, fairy, normal. Yeah, that's fine. And psychic candies. That'll give us a good spread. So it's not too much of any one type. I suppose we could split it up with 8 different type candies and do 5 each, and that would kind of help even out the odds a little bit more, but let's see if we got a great success. Come on, buddy. Hey, there it is to start it off. Very good. Double candies. What did we get? Double dragon type candies. Okay. All right. I see you. That's good. That's good stuff. A lot of legendaries and pseudo legendaries are dragons, so that's good. Good stuff to have. All right. Second one up is going to cost us 5,000. Let's change it up a little bit. Let's throw in some, you know what? Let's do 5 of those. 5 of those. We're going to keep the Ralts candies. We do want those. So we got ice, we got psychic, we got poison. We don't have psychic yet. Rock. I don't know what I was thinking. Now we have psychic. Magnemite. Let's get some steel candy in there. Let's get some ghost candy in there. What else? Sure, let's do some grass candy. And let's see, we got 5 more. Let's do no, don't do Eevee candy. That's silly. If we're gonna do normal candy, we do Ditto. Let's see, what else? Or we do Rattata candy. That's fine too. Yeah. Let's do that. All right, lots of candies thrown in there, but should be interesting. Let's see what we get. Another great success. No, didn't get a great success that time. That's all right. We still got a medium ice type candy, so still got one of the ones that we threw in there. Cool. All right, 15,000. Let's see. Let's throw in. Let's do 10 Jigglypuff candies, 10 Ditto candies. Let's change it up just a little bit. Let's do 10 rock candies. Actually, no. Let's not do that. We don't want to do rock candies. There's only like 1 or 2 rock legendaries. At least only 2 that come to mind, Terrakion and Regirock. So yeah, I don't think we really want medium rock type candies. But we do want some psychic candies. Those are always good. So let's throw 10 of those in there. And what else? Dragon candies are good, but dragon candies are super rare for us to find. So yeah, let's not do that, but let's throw in some Caterpie candy. Or not, I'm already at 40. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I was doing. All right. Never mind. Doesn't matter. Actually, I think I threw 2 psychic types in. No, that was a fairy type. Never mind. Not a great success either. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Fairy type candy M. All right. I'll take that. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. All right. We're only going to do this today just because it's the first day of Cram-O-Matic. What? 40,000 just for the celebration of Cram-O-Matic coming back, because we don't get to see it that often. And this one, let's go ahead and throw in that Pikachu candy. Why not? Pikachu candy, not fairy candy. Let's do normal candy, because that can be very helpful for any evolution. Let's do Slowpoke candy. They're water types in this game, not psychic types. Gotta remember that. And then Wobbuffet candy. Let's get some psychic types. So we got psychic, water, normal, and electric that we could get out of this. Well, not that we could get. We can get anything, but those will be buffed in the drop table. Great success. No, it always feels so bad using 40k and then not getting a great success. But luckily, we're only going to do it once, and we got a medium electric candy, so that's good. It's good stuff. We could use that for a lot of things, but not bad for the first day of the Cram-O-Matic. We got 1 great success, which is good. Not as profitable as the Cram-O-Matic has been for me in the past, but it had to balance out at some point, so no surprise there. But we still got some decent stuff, and it's good to see the Cram-O-Matic. We will be using that every day this week. Not all 4 of the uses of it, though, because that gets very expensive very quickly. But yeah, it's good to see it come back. All right, what else we got for the Summerfest? I think we are pretty much set up right now. We don't really have anything else to do other than collect these missions and go over them real quick. The event recap. So get to basic 2, gives you a far-fetched incense. We've already done that. Very good. Get to Ultra 1, gives you 5 biscuits. Already done that. Very good. Then we need to get to Master 1 for 30 far-fetched candy. We need to give out 15 biscuits for 8,000 dream shards. Use 100 candies, which we're going to have to figure out what to use those on, but I have an idea. For 5 more small dream clusters. Use 7 incense. There's that mission again. It's not that bad this time around. I haven't done it in a while, so it's all good. But use 7 incense for 25 more far-fetched candy. Go to bed on time 3 times for 8,000 dream shards, and then cook 12 times for 5 more small dream clusters. Very good stuff. So even though we're going to spend some dream shards on the Cram-O-Matic this week, we are going to get 16,000 back. So that's not too bad. Not too bad. But then our weekly missions, get to Grade 2 gives us 1,900 dream shards because we ranked up, so it's no longer 1,700. And then get to Ultra 4 for a small dream cluster, Master 3 for a Grubbin incense, which is very nice. I haven't seen a Grubbin in a long time. We'll definitely make it to Master 3. Give Snorlax 1,966 berries. We're definitely going to do that. Give him 436 of his favorite berries. With Luxray on the team, that's definitely happening. Go to bed on time 5 times. Definitely need to make sure I do that. And then befriend 10 Pokemon for 1,900 more dream shards and give out 15 biscuits for 3 more small handy candy. So, interesting missions. Should be pretty good. Should be able to accomplish all of them. As long as I go to bed on time, I should be able to accomplish all of them. And then for the Summerfest recap, not really a whole lot to recap on this one. The event bonuses are pretty focused. So on all days, dishes are set to curries and stews. We already knew that. Final strength gains from dishes is multiplied by 1.5, or 3 if you get an extra tasty, or 4.5 on extra tasty dishes on Sunday. And then we've got pseudo balanced sleep type, which is good. That's always nice to have. And then what is it? Water, flying, and bug type Pokemon are more likely to appear. Good stuff. And then certain Pokemon will be more likely to appear during sleep research, which is the boosted spawns like Farfetch'd. So that's really good stuff. Then shiny, oh yeah, I forgot shiny odds are boosted a bit on certain Pokemon. I don't think it's all shiny odds. I think it's just the event Pokemon, but still, shiny boosts are nice. And then of course the Cram-O-Matic, which we've already used. So good stuff. Good stuff. We've got that all week. Summerfest ought to be a good time. There is the new recipe that I may or may not get to make depending on how things go. We went over it the other day, but we'll see how things go. I may or may not be able to make it. I did have to use all my leeks that I had stocked up, so probably not. But we do also, before we go, we need to make sure that we put that incense on the board that we want to use. I've got several that I can use, but there is one that I really want. Did I really go to an island without Farfetch'd? Am I that stupid? I'm that stupid. This whole time. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. If we did, it's too late. I'm not going anywhere else. I've already used my... I'm gonna be so mad at myself. This is just the day of stupid. That's what this is. All right, let's see. All areas. All right. Pokemon you can encounter in each area. No. It is here. Yeah, Old Gold Power Plant. Farfetch'd. Why can't I? Oh, yes, because it's not time yet. That's what it is. Okay. Man, I was nervous. All right. It's just not time yet. Can't use it till 3 p.m. That's all it is. So I got to wait a few more hours before I can put it on the bench, but that's what we're going to do. We're going to use that one. I wouldn't have put it past myself to be that stupid, but I'm glad I'm not. So we're going to use that Farfetch'd incense, but just can't put it down yet. All right. You got some mushrooms to send us off with, Quagsire? No, you don't. I was hoping you would make me feel better, but you do not. You know what? I think there's one last thing I want to look at. I did not mean to single tap. I meant to long press. I don't even have 100 candies to use. But, ooh, we got some potential for some pot filler here. We do. Got a couple of skill seed. Yeah, sub-skill seeds that we could use. I do want to get you to level 50, but I need some candies, which I do have a decent amount, but we'll see. That might be the one we use our 100 candies on. But anyway, now that I have realized I did not make the biggest blunder of all time, that is where I'm going to wrap things up for today. Summerfest has started. It ought to be a good time. I am going to try to hit Master 20, but I'm not super confident in it, especially with how these ingredients are going to go. But I'm going to push as hard as I can to get as close as possible to Master 20. I did get to Master 18 before, almost 19, with the last cooking event that we had while I was on vacation without really even trying. So I'm hoping that with a little bit more effort and a little bit more area bonus, maybe I can make it happen. So we'll see. But that's where I'm going to wrap things up for today. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching the video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you enjoy these videos. A huge shout out to our ace trainers, Illusion, YT, Husky Star, JP, Barty, Rogue Bastion, Josh Garrett, and SDK Posse. Thank you for supporting the channel. If you would like to support the channel for just $5 a month, you can get early access to the videos. And you can do that by clicking that subscribe plus or the join button right below this video. And then while you're down there, you can also find links to my live stream channels in the description box, as well as a link to the Discord where you can come hang out with us. And I cannot talk. You can come hang out with us, talk about Pokemon Sleep and a bunch of other random stuff. But other than that, y'all have a good night. Good luck during the Summerfest. And until next time, later, dudes.